Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show, episode 287. I am your host, as always, ready to bring in yet another year of Brony shenanigans to the community, Circuit Maine. Of course, I'm joined by quite a cavalcade of people here as, well, let's go ahead and introduce them all, because, got a bunch of new faces, a lot of familiar faces, and a bunch of familiar faces. Why don't we go ahead and start off with somebody that just joined in literally out of nowhere, Rados.
Yeah, hi, I'm Rados. I go by Brixie now, but I used to go by Rados.
Well, we'll go with Brixie then. Alright, and we also have joining us, you may remember that voice, he hasn't seen us in quite some time, and we have finally dragged him back here. Bloodwing is with us once again.
How's it going, everybody? Great to be back.
And we also have that annoying person named Tokoi. And now we're moving on because he can't.
It's okay, It's okay, Tokoi. I don't love you.
Hey, I was off helping other people after I've roofed a shed, put a door on a shed, plumbed a sink, and thank you, Mother.
Right.
Okay, but the important question
Okay,
is...
okay. I heard random words and then thank you, Mother.
I got stuck on plumb the sink. I don't know why. My mind was just going like shoving plums down a sink for some reason. I don't know.
Okay, but here's the important question. You didn't go in the shed, did you? Because you know you better stay out of the shed.
I go in wherever I want to go in my shed.
All right. Let's get through the rest of the intros here. We do got quite a lot to talk about, but we got Suki of the Otaku Ascended joining us.
Hey, I'm probably gonna start playing Persona during the stream.
Awesome. And we also have Tech Stallion.
Very exhausted from an apartment move literally up one floor.
And also Deathlight Productions.
As always, hello.
And as always, we're here to bring you all of the fun and frivolity of the Brony community, but not for one, not for two, but 3 weeks. 3 weeks. We had Christmas, we had New Year's, and then I had a horrible flu. Really, it was terrible.
And that's why I have a triple amount of people to try to get over it quite 3 times as fast.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got hit a full-on blow with a really bad flu that affected me all week. I'm still recovering. I'm not lying. I'm still recovering. I still got slight little bits here, so if I do end up coughing a little bit, I apologize. However, the worst is past. I can actually laugh again. It actually was bad enough I could not laugh without choking on myself. That's how bad it was.
Oh boy.
Sickness, I had like a 48-hour flu, or at least a hot flash of a flu, because I was burning one day, and then suddenly the next day I was feeling better.
I wish that was what I had to deal with, but in any case, I'm going to dive a little bit into this right off the bat because we got a little bit of show news combined with What's Up Brony combined with just sadness in general, so... Now, yeah, so over the holiday, we had a lot of shenanigans, a lot of silly stuff, and unfortunately, one really, really bad thing happened. Just to put some context down, I recently got a hold of a retro Pi. Not a retro Pi, a Raspberry Pi. I'm planning on installing retro Pi onto it and making an emulation machine out of the thing, in order to do Let's Plays of more old-school classic games that I don't have $50 to spend on because collectors have driven up the prices.
I'm sorry. I am old. I am the grandpa of the group. I need this explained to me because my head just imagined a Raspberry Pi, literally a pie.
You're the
Raspberry Pi.
I'm the youngest in the group.
One. I'm probably older than all of you. Well, except maybe Suki.
I'm the old.
I know I'm the youngest. That's easy.
I have the oldest soul, though. We agreed on that.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. Just to rewind this. to rewind this back a little bit, a Raspberry Pi is a Linux machine that has recently been introduced as a few years ago. It is a small thing. It's about the size of an SNES cartridge, if you know what that is. It's smaller than an SNES cartridge, but it is as powerful as a basic Windows 98 system in some regards.
You can get one for $35 thereabouts.
And pretty cheap, yeah. And you can program it with a bunch of Linux programs, including Python. A lot of people have been using it in order to create a lot of different little programs, functions that it can do. And one of the big things is a retro machine that can play a lot of different games, even up to and including Nintendo 64 and PlayStation titles.
So it's basically like that version of the Nintendo that Nintendo's been putting out, the retro one.
Yeah, well, kind of like that, but smaller, more powerful, and you can do a lot more than just play about 8 games on it.
Yeah, you can also program it with basically whatever you want. I know people that have built little robots out of those things, or wireless robots.
If you dig into the whole thing with Raspberry Pis, it is amazing. These are crazy powerful little Linux machines.
Yeah, like I think if I remember correctly, isn't like Sweetie Bot being powered by that, or is it something else?
I don't know if she is, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was. But any case, getting back on track here, I got this Raspberry Pi, and I was trying to program RetroPie into the thing because I got a micro SD card out of it. Now, long story short, the micro SD card was a piece of crap, but it didn't stop me from trying to get it to work. Now, the big thing about trying to get these things to work is you basically have to mount and burn a system image onto these cards in order to get it to work. I'm basically using Windows to program Linux onto a little card. It's very crazy.
Don't work too well.
It works okay if the card works. The problem is that it wasn't working, and in my multiple attempts to do so, somehow I accidentally targeted not the SD card, but my external backup drive. This external backup drive contained an entire year of Brony Show episodes, as well as 2 years of My Little Pony video collections that I've downloaded off of YouTube ever since I've been doing this show. In other words, over 1 terabyte worth of history, content, and stuff I've been basically trying to keep backed up on just so that I can have it available to me. I'm not going to lie, this was a heavy blow. And I tried really, really, really hard to get this stuff back. But I couldn't.
Oh.
It's gone. I lost it.
Guys, the bright side on this, we at least still have show as a possible backup for all the times we've uploaded.
Actually, you kind of blinked out there. But, yes, there is some silver lining here. And I'm going to go ahead and give that to you guys. There is some silver lining. Now, we do have some of the YouTube archives. I can get those, though it is a bit of a pill because YouTube is a pain in the butt when it comes to anything that it considers copyrighted content, even if it's just claimed and not restricted. However, the other good news, and I do have to thank Creature a lot for this, he has been keeping a backup of his own of the episodes. Now, of course, this is whereabouts of 6 to 7 gigabytes worth of stuff, so it's going to take some time for me to get it from him. But I got some plans in the works to get it, so we haven't lost the episodes of the Brony Show, but I did suffer the loss of about 2 years worth of Brony content that I am going to try to recover as little as I can. And it sucks. I'm not going to lie. It sucks.
Boss, do you know between the 2 years what you lost?
No! I have no idea what I lost. I have no idea what I had on that thing. I've had videos downloaded that were probably deleted off of YouTube and you can never get again. I have no idea what I am missing. Every single time I made the show notes, I downloaded every single video that I found from Equestria Daily. Stuff that I never put on the show. I am talking entire anthologies, histories, collections. I have downloaded episodic content of stuff I can't even begin to describe. This was basically an archive of so much crap. And it's gone. Oh God! I have no idea what I lost, and that's what drives me the most berserk.
So then,
Or
so Circuit, I have two questions then for you. So let me ask the first question. First question is, so you're saying that you have no way of getting the stuff back at the moment, right?
I have absolutely no way of getting it back. To put a fine point on this, I ran a data recovery program that I actually had to use for other reasons on the thing. It took a day and a half to scan every single particulate of the external drive, and it found nothing.
Then let me ask my second question. Second question is, would you like me to show you the way?
I don't know if I want to take your offer or shoot you for that one. Of course, the one thing that's stunning me the most is the fact that apparently Rule 8 popped up into our chat room for a moment there. We had a King Yuri sighting.
Who?
King Yuri.
Oh my god, I see it.
King Yuri! There was a King Yuri sighting. I don't know if I'm scared or not.
I forget, who was that again?
He was Rule 8. No, basically, he was an awesome guy that, admittedly, he was irritating at first, but he got better and more awesome as time went on. But because of it, we ended up making Rule 8 where if your name is Yuri, you could be banned for any reason.
oh,
It was a funny thing, but I did admit we rescinded it eventually because Yori did start becoming more and more awesome, and there wasn't a reason for it. He's a cool guy. But any case, getting back on track here, I am still slowly working on trying to get videos back the way anywhere I can. I've downloaded some of the archives that I know I did have. I'm starting to go through little bits and pieces, but it is going to take a hell of a lot of time. And with the Brony Show episodes, we still have them. Creature still has them. I am going to try to get a hold of them as soon as I can because I'd rather have a redundancy rather than risk losing those as well.
our professional recovery services, but those cost a lot of money.
And unfortunately, the Brony Show budget is whatever change I find under my couch. We don't have a budget. It's Yori! It is Yori! Oh god, it is King Yori! Oh my god, it's a new year and we already got people literally coming out of the woodwork. We had Kelly Chan show up yesterday, we got Bloodwing a few weeks ago, and we also got Brixie.
Hell yeah.
Jeez,
And
people are
Sandia
just...
will come back one day.
Everybody's just slowly coming back here. This is amazing. Well,
It's because they have found a way.
before we get into...
Ready to go. Let me have him.
No. Instead, how about we let everybody have their moment in the spotlight with What's Up Brony, where we talk a little bit about our daily lives, since I pretty much just did here. So, what's up, Bronies?
Any time that I've been off, basically up until the last 3 days, just sitting around doing artwork, having fun, coming here occasionally. You know, the good stuff.
I work for the government.
Which
I'm
part?
paying more rent now.
Well, I just been busy working on vehicles. I had been a couple of rackets back on a vehicle that sideswiped a tree or something. And now I have to go back. Now I don't have to go to college tomorrow, but I have to go to a high school to tell them what I do over the college and what I'm going to be doing once I graduate. So it feels kind of weird going and talking to people that are literally just a year under me. But
Let's see.
Jeff, there's a lot of people that are under Second and Suki, and yet they talk to us.
Okay, Toa, chill it a bit.
Let's see. I guess I can talk about how I randomly came across a free Xbox 360 this weekend.
Hey,
how'd you manage
I say
that?
go for that.
Yeah, so me and my roommate were heading out on Saturday, and we were like, okay, so we got our trash together. We were gonna go throw it out. We go up to the dumpster, and we look down, and there's just this 360 controller, everything with it, just sitting there. So, we look at it, and it looks perfectly clean and everything. So we decide, screw it, let's check, let's test the damn thing. And yeah, it works perfectly fine. And so, and my roommate already had one, so basically, yeah, this is mine now.
You know what probably happened? Probably some kid got punished by their parent, and the parent was like, I'm going to throw this out until you learn respect.
Nah, I have another theory, just based on one thing he mentioned with it when it was tilted sideways.
Yeah, because the only real issue with it is that if you have it standing up, like you don't, if you have it standing up on standing up, it'll the disk drive sometimes just has issues going in and out. That's about it. But because when we realized that it was doing that, and we're like, okay, so we turned it on, and that's when we noticed that there was supposedly a DVD in it. So we got that out, and it was a copy of Apollo 13. Scratched to hell. And
That may be why he threw it out.
yeah, but
Yeah, I would check the pads and check if there's any dirt in it. If there is, just either some graphite over it or get some rubbing alcohol, wipe over the pads, and then put graphite over it. So
I would also strap Apollo 13 to a rocket and see how far he can launch it, just for the irony.
yeah,
Or maybe he got an Xbox One. Who knows?
This is ground
control. That's what I think. Well, I kind of think that's what it is because before I wiped the hard drive, there were some profiles on there, and it looked like it was a family.
He could have sold the thing to He could have sold the thing to GameStop.
You want to rephrase that?
And got like $20 for it.
I sold my Xbox when I was going to college for like almost $200. So
sadly, GameStop. I don't know.
Well, let's not get too much into the politics of GameStop. We could go forever on that.
I didn't say I got into GameStop.
Well, no,
Or some other game store. Who knows?
Well, no. All I was going to say was I don't know if they'll be around much longer because they're getting a really bad reputation for underselling on people's stuff lately.
Oh, they've always had that reputation.
Yeah, but like now it's getting like ridiculous. I saw this news article. This mother is suing GameStop because quote unquote they would not take back an Xbox One that she bought from them, so she decided to trade it in for store credit. They only had it for like a month, and they were offering to give her, get this, $50 store credit or $30 cash.
What? That's bullshit.
And the Xbox One was only a month old.
We're gonna leave that one alone. That's just not exactly what our realm of talkity talk since we're the Brony show.
I got a good thing. I got a good one.
Go for it.
Well, after I fucking left you guys as Rados, I went off and did my own thing. I made the Horse Anal Rape podcast, and about a little more than a month ago, it got taken down, but it had a good run, almost 2 years. Almost 2 years.
And now you just have a Discord.
Pretty much. For the time being. And a really interesting reputation.
I'd imagine with a podcast name like that, that's got to be a hell of a reputation. Well, still, you're more than welcome here. Just keep it PG-13 here, man.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
Okay, let's get into this. Like I said, we got 3 weeks worth of stuff we got to get through. I got over an hour's worth of videos that we're gonna hit, but before we do that, we got quite a bit of news. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the delves of Equestria Daily, because what better way to get our news than somebody else to get it for us? So thank you, Equestria Daily. First off, of course, charities abound right now. A lot of groups and companies and places are doing big charities now that the holidays are over. Bronies for Good has recently released Seeds of Kindness, A Healing Touch, their charity album. Which, of course, if you donate towards, you can also download the rest of their previous albums. And all of this is donating towards money to get mosquito nets for third world countries that actually really, really need it. And we're talking like mosquitoes that carry a lot of messed up diseases.
Mainly Zika at this point. And malaria. Don't forget malaria.
Ew.
Yeah. So, if you are interested in buying up the album, be sure to check up our show notes. It's pretty much a pay what you want. However, the more you pay, the more you unlock, including other albums and also comics as well as other fun feel goods. So, we'll leave that there. And next, who's ready for random gaming? Well, gaming went completely nuts over the last few weeks. We're going to start off with Pink Marmalade. Now, who here has ever played Geometry Wars?
Yep. A little bit too much, I'm ashamed to admit, while during class hours.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing. However, somebody has taken the concept of Geometry Wars and applied ponies to it. So now you have Pink Marmalade, which is combined, well, as I mentioned, Geometry Wars and ponies. Third person shooting, lots of exploding graphical figures, sparks and splashes and all that. And all completely free. Of course, we'll probably be doing a Let's Play and review of this in the near future, but if you want to check it out now, again, check out our show notes or just Google Pink Marmalade. It's not exactly a hard thing to remember there.
Out of curiosity, who here is excited about the new open world One Piece game?
Never heard of it.
One Piece World Seeker. With artists from Berserk. The good one.
Oh boy.
Not the bad one.
Which one's the bad one? No, I'm just kidding.
The new one's the bad one, obviously. It's the old one. That's the good one.
It was a joke, dude.
Alright. Well, next thing in
hate
random
3D
games that are
models.
coming out, Pony Club has started their alpha testing, which I believe it is open to the public. This is to start off their creation of being able to make characters that you'll take onto this big landscape, talk to other people, solve puzzles, etc., so on and so forth. The big MMO-like project that that is being worked on right now. Of course, you're seeing just a little early preview of it right now. This is in current early alpha open testing right now. You can see it right there, Pony Club. And this is actually part 2 of a 3-part plan that this group has about making a big MMO of Pony. Now who wants to play Pony and Pokemon all at once?
The gem thing.
Yep.
Ponymon,
or in this case, Battle Gem Pony sprites. Well, Battle Gem Ponies. They have completed the sprites, and they are set to release the game this year in spring or summer of 2018. Now, those of you who have been paying attention, basically Battle Gem sprites, Battle Gem Ponies is basically ponies and Pokemon combined, but obviously avoiding the copyright issues of both. To some extent. Some of them are ridiculously obvious. But yeah, when that comes out, again, we will do a full-on review of it, but if you are interested, it's coming out. Yet another game from random people. Seriously, there is a lot of games here. Speaking of another game, Equestfold. That does not roll off the tongue. But the people behind Fall of Antherfold has started to work on their next game, which is Equestfold, essentially combining Antherfold with dark scenes from Warcraft 3, running around with weird janky controls, and this time with actual characters from My Little Pony. So, well, hopefully it'll get out before it gets copyright blocked. But right now, you got a screenshot of Applejack just standing out in the forest. But it's coming. They're always coming. Da 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 da. Now, speaking of a different kind of gaming, now, as some of you may have already known, VR chat is now a thing.
Literally just something you stand around and are able to talk to people in virtual reality as characters.
Oh, let's face it, we already know what they're already going for. Go ahead.
We have a Ponyville.
Not you. I was talking about I thought for sure they would be quoting Uganda Knuckles.
Oh, do you know the way? Yes. Show me the way.
Right. Anyway, VR chat, which you don't actually need a VR headset to do, but essentially is a big thing that is starting to launch off in Steam. Go into different chat rooms, be different characters, talk to people all over the world, and apparently create memes out of tiny little Knuckles that speak in weird languages. Now, Ponyville is in VR chat along with the main 7. That's right, main 7. Octavia, Derpy, and Nurse Red Heart are now available as well. So you can walk around as a pony, go into different VR chat rooms as ponies, and also apparently there's been a war going on against the Uganda Knuckles with raining Pinkie Pies.
It's always something.
It's always something, but in all honesty, I can get behind that.
My side.
Now, in all honesty, I was hoping to get this installed and actually check it out and show it off to you guys. Once again, this will have to wait until next week, but it is interesting. So check it out if you are curious. Especially since VR chat is right now the next big thing, and of course everybody wants to be part of the next big thing. Now, quickly combing through the little tabs I have here, because I think we only got a few more gaming things left, luckily. Here we go. Now, who's ready for My Little Pony Meets The Sims?
You mean the animation or the actual game?
I mean an actual game that has been announced and is being worked on.
I can never find it, but somebody modded it a while back.
I'm not surprised by modding it, but this is somebody that's actually creating the Ponies Sim-style game from scratch, ground up.
So instead of just like having the pony head or something weird, it's the actual pony models. Okay.
It's actual pony models. They actually have their own website, The Ponies. Oh boy, this looks like it's getting ready. This is screaming problems here, But yeah, the whole idea is that you're going to be able to model your own pony. You're going to be able to give them a family, personality, traits, furniture. Of course, I really, really, really do hope that they change some of the outline here a little bit, because I'm thinking that might get some unwanted attention there. I could be wrong, though. Now,
a little bit too close.
Yeah. Now, who's ready for ponies, things that go bump in the night, and impossible scenarios?
Sure. You mean that clay animation from the 90s?
No, I'm talking about Fall of Anterfold. Chronicles 2 is now out. So we talked a little bit about Chronicles 1. We are going to be doing a full-on Let's Play of it in the near future, but now we have Chronicles 2, which is the sequel, to Chronicles 1. Of course, how does this change up what happened with Chronicles 1? I can't really say. All we have is a couple screenshots, but I'd say expect more, about as much as you saw from Chronicles 1, with maybe a little bit of improvement here and there.
Boss, you say no, it's the sequel. Sometimes the sequel can be a prequel.
Don't look at Star Wars.
At least had the numbering right. They at least numbered them correctly.
Chronicles 2! This time it's not Chronicles 1! Okay, moving on.
And those type of films that just go, no, we don't want to say prequel.
Moving on. Final thing on games that I'm going to be talking about. Age Chronicles has also released their public test. Now, apparently, this is another MMO that is currently being created. I'm getting really, really strong vibes from old school MMOs like Lineage, RuneScape, things like that with this.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, you can see that. You can see it here right now. I don't know if it's still in open alpha, but they announced their alpha test recently. Or it may be going on right now. So yeah, lots and lots of MMO stuff is more and more Pony MMO stuff is coming out. It's kind of crazy, really.
Well, that just shows that the fandom's not dying like everyone says it is.
Oh, are you kidding? This is what I had to pull together after scraping off so much. There's so much I am not talking about here that I had to put to the wayside. The fandom is not dying. It needs to slow down, if anything. Oh, there's too much.
No, keep going. Full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead.
Keep going, even if there's a cow on the road, keep going.
All right, well, if you want to go full steam ahead, then let's go ahead and start off with the merchandise. What better way to start off with merchandise than German unicorn cheese?
Of course, of course.
What?
I come back to what?
You come back to German unicorn cheese.
I
Maybe that's
mean,
one thing to come back to.
I mean, it's not made the same way the lemonade is.
No, not sweet lemonade. Yeah, sweet lemonade. Sweet lemonade.
Oh, and right next to Unicorn is a dragon.
But no, it's basically just it's like string cheese that is in the shape of a unicorn head, which is awesome.
Oh,
that is kind of
That's
awesome.
a rip-off of Sweetie Belle right there.
Well, of course it is. It's a rip-off of everything. It's just generic unicorn cheese, but come on, it's unicorn cheese. But it's German unicorn cheese. So, yeah, we're not going to get sweet lemonade. Yeah, sweet lemonade here. However, let's go ahead and move on to other merchandise givings, starting off with rip-off, or a knockoff called Shopkins. Behold the pretty pony from Shopkins. Or basically, looks like Pinkie Pie with very long legs.
All right, who decided to breed Pinkie Pie with the long leg tribe?
Oh, come on, you could have done better than that.
Going for a one-piece joke. Thank you very much, Mister.
Well, you gotta open up your eyes and see the world from where I stand.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, you could argue that's Pinkie Pie as a horse and not as a pony.
Yeah, I guess you could. Of course, the irony being that seeing this horrible knockoff and literally one of the names of the figures for it is Happy Places. Remember, go to your happy place. Go to your happy place when you're seeing this. Go to your happy place.
My happy place involves a lot of fire.
I think there would be a lot of fire involved with this, but yes, it's your generic pony knockoff. Let's face it. And oh wow, okay, I did not get a good look at this, but really quick, apparently everything has a face. I'm looking at the Happy Places Pamper Pony Stable. The Bale of Hay has a face. A cup has a face. I think there's 2 salt licks there that have a face. A horseshoe has a face. A strawberry has a face. The scrub brush has a face. Everything has a face.
Because you get a face, you get a face, you get a face.
Everybody
gets a face.
Everybody gets a hoof to the face. Okay.
Cuphead, My Little Pony edition.
Oh!
Oh boy.
All right, who invited
I wonder what that would be like.
in the product testing because she was like, "Oh, that needs a face. That needs a face."
Hold up.
Run for president of the United States.
Hold
up. Circuit. Zoom in next to the bale of hay on the Pampered Pony Stable playset.
Okay. Next. Are you talking about the
Are you talking the water pump?
Is that a water pump? It looks like a meat grinder.
It's a water.
think it's a water
It's an old-fashioned water pump. Believe me on that one. I know it's an old-fashioned water pump, but
Okay, thank God. I was gonna say we're going into some dark territory here.
well, it does say Happy Places. It might be talking about the pony. Go to your happy place, Bunis. Okay, moving
Meh.
on.
We have yet to go, Doc. You have not had someone build a machine to kill dead versions of the
Toa, do not tempt the one named Brixie to go into dark places here.
Do not tempt me.
So
Do you
what
know
now?
what I work on?
Nothing. We're not talking about anything.
I mean, the world is not yet ready for the next Rainbow Factory.
I don't think we'll ever will be. But how about plushy pirate ponies?
But of course,
Second
plushy
one,
ponies that are
Twilight.
pirates.
Yep. Walmart has apparently started to pop up with plushy pirate ponies.
And second one's the Twilight one because you can't get the necklace or the card.
Says you. But it would be awesome to have it. But while I'm at it, maybe I should also get Captain Solano, who is also apparently a Walmart exclusive. So if I ever wanted a really kind of a derpy looking Spike with a flame sword or a parrot pirate, I'll know where to go.
Oh, it'd
You
be
mean-
nice to not be poor.
Bailey. Girlfriend.
I'm just going to ignore everything you said there because I didn't hear half of it.
Vaguely creepy loves the birds. There you go, he loves the bird pirate female.
Fair enough. So, who wants a glowing pony plastic figure? A light glowy pony plastic figure. You know what? I have no idea what in the world these things are called. But Aloka has created the My Little Pony Starlights, which is essentially plastic ponies that you put onto colored pedestals in order to make them glow.
Nice.
Wanting the derpy.
And apparently you can set it to any color that you like or make it glow in a rainbow of colors. And it costs $30 for each.
Things considered.
$30.
$30.
60 at BronyCon, maybe.
Well, BronyCon, they have interchangeable plates, so give them that.
Said 30 is not a bad deal for these.
I have a theory I want you guys to test out with me.
Oh boy.
I have a feeling it might not be true, but I wanted to just be safe. I feel like if you took any toy from the 1980s and 90s, it would make a halfway decent pony's name, like Starbright.
Hey, there goes Rubik's Cube.
That's a good one.
Oh, wait, don't forget the Rich Tycoon Monopoly.
Hi there, G.I. Joe.
Oh, I would love that. The pony named G.I. Joe.
I mean,
Someone named Snake and Cobra and
you're only reinforcing my thoughts on it.
I'm not doubting that. It actually does sound like it's plausible.
Oh, hi, Skywalker. How you doing?
70s.
that's too old. Yeah.
No, no.
And plus, if we wanted to go the whole G.I. Joe Snake thing, we could just make Snake actual
Snake. Yeah.
actual snake person.
Or we could point out the fact that they're already working on trying to bring out old ponies once again for the 35th anniversary of the My Little Pony franchise, as well as pretty much merchandise. Apparently, a special set of
Slinky.
figures. A special set of Slinky. Okay, Slinky. The chat room's probably going nuts with this now, aren't they?
Yep.
I mean the only one that seems a bit of a stretch is Connect 4.
I don't
But
know.
then you could argue that's a detective pony, and he's connecting the 4 clues.
And his catch name is Connecty. Well, that's his
no,
nickname.
the Connect 4 is a set of quadruplets.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hey, have you met my best friend? Sorry.
It's actually pronounced Soiree.
It's French.
Okay.
There goes trouble.
Yeah, but now getting back to this, there is a reiteration of old pony figures that are being reintroduced once again from 35 years ago. Butterscotch, Snuzzle, Minty, Blossom, and Blue Balls. Sorry, Bluebell.
Hey!
But yes,
Well,
but
that's my
yeah,
ice cream brand here.
with a lot of pony figures coming out to celebrate the movie again. But apparently they are also bringing out a 35th anniversary set of old school ponies over at Target. So if you really, really, really want to get the really old figures that can you even say that they look like ponies? They just look sad.
You look like someone drew a very bad pony.
Is that one on the far left? Is that Applejack? Is that old school Applejack on the bottom
Nope,
left?
that is Butterscotch.
About to say.
I know though, it kind of doesn't look like that.
Although that will be dwelling into pre-stuff, and I mean with all the leaks that are coming out now for.
We're gonna leave that alone. In fact, we pretty much designated that no Series 5 will be discussed until official releases. Official.
I mean, I agree with that. I still watched some of it and looked at some pictures, but I don't like it.
Well,
but that's all I'll say.
yeah, but at the same time, it's all concept. It could change easily. You should see the concept art that came out with Series 4 before it actually did come out.
Oh, you mean the stuff where like Rarity had like a saddle and everything, stirrups.
Oh, there were other things, but yeah, essentially.
And
No,
that's
Just
lovely
wait until
Applejack.
Hasbro says something about it.
Until there's an official announcement or official release of information, I'm not giving it a grain of salt, essentially. So, instead, how about we talk about the big pony bedroom set that you can get, well, in Europe. So who wants Rainbow Dash beds with a big rainbow, well, 3-colored rainbow covering, sliding desk drawer, and you probably couldn't fit in there if you wanted to.
Obligatory joke.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Obligatory joke.
I'd fit on that. I don't think I'd fit on that bed.
Yeah, it's like a little kid's bed.
It's
It
a toddler
says
bed. It says toddler on the thing. I don't think anybody here would fit on it.
Obligatory joke. It's never been easier to come inside Rainbow Dash's bed.
Okay. See, I was actually going to do the better version of that joke. I was going to say, well, it's not in, but you can definitely now come on Rainbow Dash.
Oh, that is better.
Oh.
All
That
right.
is better.
I approve.
You may, okay, let's face it.
The
The only time we ever had the Rainbow Dash joke work out well was the Rainbow Dash boxers. Yes.
Wait.
That's the thing.
It's a thing.
But boxes?
Boxers.
Yeah.
Yep. Take a look at the stream. It'll be up there for 5 seconds, and then I'm moving on.
Oh, the stream keeps freezing up for me every now and then. But
Try
I was
the YouTube one then, if the.
I'm trying to think. Have they ever actually made My Little Pony Friendship is Magic branded material not specifically meant for children?
Hold up, you guys. Hold up.
Hey.
Okay. That underwear thing.
Yes.
That was like from 2 years ago. They brought it back. Hell, I mean 3. It was a 2012 thing.
Yeah, I know.
Hell.
I googled it up. It's not. You could probably buy it off Amazon now, but
Yeah,
it's
like
not as easy.
6 years ago, man.
It's pretty old
Oh,
now.
okay.
It's pretty
For a
old
second,
now.
I thought you were bringing it up as new merch.
I wish. I
In
wish.
and out, paying attention. I'm totally not just waiting to interrupt with the
Challenge.
yeah. Not doing that. That'd be dumb.
It would be. How about instead
Shut.
How about we talk about merchandise that has come out, including the fan series Tempest Shadow and Twilight Sparkle fighting figure. Seriously, this is one thing I really want to buy. Except apparently they already sold a good chunk of them now. Okay.
So we've got My Little Ponies. They're fighting. Friendship is magic. Magic means you love your friends. They're fighting for love. Let's fight in love.
No, they're all secretly changelings.
You ruined it. You
yeah,
ruined it. You took the joke too seriously.
I know.
you killed it, and we feel
We've
bad.
got a lot of stuff to get through, so.
You know what? I'm not sure if this is going to be a smart move. Okay, I just dragged King Yori in here for giggles. Let's see if anything happens with it. And so, who wants to see the official My Little Pony version of the Switch?
Hesitant but curious.
All right. Somebody out there is going to kill me for this. I know it. I don't care.
What? Oh.
So Circuit, are you saying bronies really know how to turn Rainbow Dash on?
Oh! He took the joke and ran a different direction. Oh, he kept going with the joke. Oh.
And touchdown!
Here's a touchdown. It's hilarious. So, in return, here's a My Lovely Mary. Yes, this is an official.
Oh, that's a light switch. I thought that was a phone case. I get it.
You are way behind.
But here we got the
on it.
Here we got the My Lovely Mary. This is an unofficial knockoff. And I mean, we're talking unofficial knockoff.
I mean, dear God, yeah, like you said, Pinkie Pie is right on the damn box. I'm pretty sure those aren't like. There's not even an effort to make that their own models. Those are the freaking molds for the official pony kits.
Is that Twilight?
Actually, it is and isn't. The cutie mark is Twilight, but that is not her collars.
It's not even on her butt. It's on her leg.
It's on her thigh.
It's like her second cutie mark.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on the not Alicorn? And I think I see a rarity there.
Why is she bald? Why is she bald? Why does she have a tattoo on her eye?
She's not bald. She's not bald. The brushable figures always look that way. The hair is always horrible. Take it from somebody who got bought in a few of them. I'm not lying. I got a few of them.
It says train series on it, but the way that thing looks, it looks like a pony stroller. So it looks like she's wheeling around her baby alicorn Pinkie Pie or some.
Well,
like that.
yeah. You see the box? Oh wait, no, never mind. It's right. It's
Now,
the same thing.
Well, let's go ahead and move on to other merchandise that is officially licensed and actually looks worse somehow. My Little Pony official fruit flavored gummies.
I knew you would come back.
God damn it, Circuit.
Yeah, that's what I do, Cole.
You mentioned trains.
Do you like trains?
I actually found a
Someone
24-hour...
seriously hasn't seen me on the stream before.
I actually found a 24-hour YouTube live like train thing.
Oh yeah, there are all kinds of those actually. There's some nice ones with the horseshoe curve I found.
Yeah, I just happened to spot one when I was like uploading stuff. So
yeah.
I
mean, they're okay, but of course it's a 24-hour stream of just the tracks. So, good luck being around whenever the train goes by. Although there was a really nice one where they actually had the a scanner with the radio frequency set to the train crews. I think it was somewhere in Michigan. So that was pretty neat.
Do they ever do anything extreme like multi-track drifting?
Not intentionally. I've seen many photographs of that accidentally happening. That actually happened with a trolley car, like somewhere down in the southern end of the state.
Well, okay, I think it's about time to traumatize people even further. Behold,
is
Rainbow
that
Dash.
What the
fuck is that?
what he said? What the fuck is that?
Okay. The stream finally caught up for me. Oh, you know what? That actually Fun fact, that is underneath one of the apocalypse tags on Derpy Boru. I know this because I saw it earlier today.
Okay.
Officially,
Okay.
this is from a site called The Party People. It's the My Big Pony blue inflatable pool toy.
So it's technically a ripoff, but not really.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a little bit of yes, a little bit no, but it is horrible regardless.
It's now my little quack.
My little quack. I like it. Alright, so going on to merchandise that people probably would be interested in. A full set of Japanese chibi plushies have been spotted at Rakuten from K Company. These ones basically look like really fuzzy pony plushies, but you kind of do want to buy them a little bit because they look so fuzzy.
Well, those don't look half bad.
I know.
They look cute.
They do look nice. That's why I said we got some horrible stuff. Let's get something nice going on.
The head is just a little bit too big for my taste, but it's not bad.
And who's ready for a stress squeezy from My Little Pony?
Is it a derpy?
No, unfortunately they don't.
Aw.
But a company that actually creates stress squeeze balls has the My Little Pony Marshmallows figures now, which comes in Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Lyra, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity. And basically they're just big squishy figures that you can squeeze like a stress ball.
You do know why they have Lyra there, right?
Yeah, hands.
She finally got there. Yeah, she finally got her hands.
She got her hands on it. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I completely screwed that up. Whatever.
Right. Okay, and let's go ahead and move on here. And a little bit more. We got just a little bit more left, so bear with me. New chibi Equestria Girl figures have appeared in a Thailand marketplace website, so they may be popping out here in the US shortly. Basically, it's the same old little chibi figures that we've been getting, but a little more modeled after the more modern, well, not modern, but redone Equestria Girls. So it's kind of an interesting mix between those little squat figures and the more original dolls. By the way, Yori, we can hear you now.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Hi, Yori. It's been a while.
It's been a very long time.
So, you still alive? I guess. Yes.
It's been a long time without you, my friend.
So I have everything muted, and then suddenly, boom! I'm hearing shit tons of voices coming through my computer.
Well,
So many voices.
I couldn't resist. I just saw you sitting in the lonely corner, so I figured, why not drag you?
You guys are literally the first time I've used Discord to be in a group of anything of this size. So I was wondering what the fuck that was. And I couldn't get out of it because I still don't know this Discord that well.
Well, that was the only voice chat, so the only way you could get out of it is just to hang up on the voice chat altogether, really.
All right. Well, I'll figure out how to do that eventually.
I'm sure you will. Okay, well, last little bit of merchandise news here. The My Little Pony movie has come out. Yeah, we took a while to get to this, haven't we? The physical copies of My Little Pony movie have officially been released all over the place, including a generic Blu-ray version, a specialized Walmart Blu-ray version, which comes with a water bottle, and a Target Blu-ray version, which contains a glitter poster cards, and a few other knick-knack paddywhacks.
Forget about the Amazon digital version.
No, I did forget about the Amazon digital version because we talked about that 3 weeks ago. They were talking physical copies. Actual physical copies.
That you can go out and see and touch.
And among other things.
I just realized that means that I can actually talk about it on the flag stop now. Yay!
Yes, you can. Though, don't show the movie actually yet because that one's going to be a tricky area.
I mean, we wouldn't be able to anyways.
True enough. But instead of the movie, you could show the calendar. 2018 My Little Pony movie wall calendar is also available, though might have a harder time to find it since 2018 has hit, and that means calendars are being sold at dirt cheap prices if they still exist. So good luck there. And finally, not exactly merchandise news, but heads up, a 1-hour Equestria Girls special, Forgotten Friendship, is airing in February. What does this mean? It means, well, something happens to Sunset, and she has to figure it out, and she has an hour to do it. Yeah, we're not going to talk too much about what exactly happened because we're going to keep it in spoilerish territory for now.
I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah, so basically we have a moment of, I wish we never met, or I wish we were never friends, and everyone but her is affected by it.
Alright. But let's, there's plenty of other news. I mean, lots of other news, but that's pretty much all we have time to cover. And we didn't even exactly have time to cover all of that. We were kind of going a little overboard, but we'll go ahead and continue on as such. But if you want to check it out, be sure to check out our show notes. They'll be distributed in our chat room now, as well as they will be at the bottom of our YouTube video when this gets posted on YouTube. So be sure to check all of that out. So let's go ahead and go on to the challenge of the last 3 weeks, apparently. So the challenge of the last 3 weeks, Pony celebrating too hard. Of course, there was also a protest challenge.
Yep.
Yes.
And that was?
Oh, the protest challenge was to draw Rose Luck with the what was it? The Gibson EB0, which is a guitar. It was basically a direct reference to Fooly Cooly.
Well,
but anyways,
we already got one right off the bat here with Rose Luck and a guitar, of course, done by Deathlight Productions, I believe.
Dank. Nice
Did
job.
I do it right? I never watched the anime.
I think so. It looks guitar enough to me. I like it.
Let me double check it here.
I put a reference to what I was using for comparison, but
I'd say it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, I think the. Oh wait, no, the. Why did I think that the bass she used had a whammy bar? And why am I thinking that? That's not right.
Thinking of the
It did have like a pull cord thing to like make that noise.
see, I never watched the anime, so I don't know.
You should watch it. It's only 6 episodes long, and you're going to end up watching another 3 times in order to make it make sense.
And then you'll be watching the other episodes when they come out because they've actually are making more now.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be great. But yeah,
I've been so busy. I mean, right for the live stream, I literally just finished reading a 9,000 chapter, 9,000 chapter thing.
But dude, if you have the chance, just like it's 6 episodes, it's easy to burn through really quick, and it is honestly really good. And for all the animation references and stuff they make, it's really solid. It's one of those classic Gainax mind-fucked animes.
Oh, apparently it comes out this year too.
Dank.
Well, considering we just barely started the year, that gives us a long leeway. Well, here's the next one from Toa Koi. Looks like a combination picture. Of course, we got the Rose-like guitar, and we also have Pony celebrating too hard. And it looks like me and Blanked trying to find that the party, or waking up finding the party is still going even after the cider was all gone. Is that about right, Toa?
Yep, that's not right. Also, I did a little Conti thing for Rhea up in the corner right next to Rose Luck.
I'll have to take your word for it. That does not look like Rose Luck. That looks like a really angry person dressed like cosplaying Rose Luck.
Like Rose Luck dressed as the female lead in Fooly Cooly.
Oh, I was thinking.
Which is getting a sequel.
Yep. Though, ironically, the only thing I could come up with was Bro's Luck. Yo, I believe in flowers, bro.
I was meaning to also do the second art thing, like what I normally do. I just didn't have time, though. I just got the outline done, but not the actual art.
And who's ready for our favorite interesting poster? Dr. Bristle. So Dr. Bristle has a combination of 3 different art styles. We have an actual art style with him rocking out the guitar. We have Roseluck standing in an obvious vector, and we have a pony creator version of his girlfriend. So literally 3 different art styles in one thing here.
I believe that's called vector art, isn't it?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. The vector art is definitely the Roseluck, but it's probably a copy paste from somebody he found. The girlfriend one, I'm pretty sure, is from Pony Character Creator, just done in a different pose, and him is him, actually artistically done. I will give him credit. He doesn't have floating toa koi or other heads or things like that going on.
I'll give him credit. He did try with his character this time, so good on you, bro.
Yeah,
good on you.
Good on you.
Although I thought I was specific in saying that Roseluck was meant to be the one playing the guitar, but oh well, I will leave it up to your artistic interpretation, and also deduct at least 20 points from Toa's score.
Oh, whatever shall we do?
I'm a fair judge when the points don't matter, as some of you may know.
Well, let's go ahead and move on to the challenge for next week. And yes, it will be just 1 week. Ponies and balloons. Yeah, I'm making this really simple this time. Ponies and balloons. Balloons and ponies. How could you go wrong with either?
And now, it is time for the Protest Initiative Challenge.
And that would be...
I totally thought of this ahead of time. I'm going to...
Every time the word pony is uttered, take a shot.
Would be dead by the end of this.
That's pretty much what I do every show.
The Protest Initiative Art Challenge for this week will be a pony of your choice and a cereal bowl. It may be full of cereal, it may not be full of cereal, it is up to you. You may fill it with noodles if you like, or you could put waffles inside, and then I would question all the life decisions that led you to this point, but hey, you know what? It's up to you, the artists at home. So that is your challenge for this week. A pony and a cereal bowl. Or perhaps multiple ponies. I don't know. Maybe you could put them inside the cereal bowl. Maybe they could be wearing it on their head. Maybe they're getting a bowl cut. I don't know. It's up to you. Show me what your artistic mind can make, I guess. Just do stuff. Just do stuff.
In other words,
eating each other like in those cinnamon crunch commercials.
In other words, he's asking you, show him your moves.
I'm not asking anything. I am demanding.
He demands the moves. You show him those moves, damn it.
Show me your moves.
Show me your moves. Take it out.
Anyways, off topic real quick. I was just thinking about it, and I'm surprised they never made it into an episode of what like the evil versions of some of the characters from the evil Celestia and Luna would be. And I just Googled it, and somebody said evil Star Swirl, the bearded's name would probably be like Gravity Swell. Gravity Well, I mean.
Gravity Well the clean shaven?
No,
Gravity Well the clean shaven!
Gravity Whirl just sounds like...
Gravity Well. W-E-L-L.
Yeah, but when you first said Gravity Whirl, it sounds like if you were to take a bunch of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and dump it on the floor.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah. It's the Pokemon that basically sucks you to the ground. It's a gravity type. It's new.
All right.
Gravity type.
Well,
They're getting inventive.
Well, let's go ahead and move on here. We have plenty of fun with the news. Now we're going to go on with an hour plus of video content now.
Okay. Well, I already did the thing that I was supposed to do, so
Yeah, he did his
I'll,
thing.
I'll leave this giant, enormous, extremely full call to you guys.
Yeah, this goal is
Also, don't
huge. I'm not lying here.
Don't forget to make me art. I demand it.
Nah.
Don't-
Unless you have like more important things to do, then that's fine, I guess. Like
Don't
if you gotta eat
don't
cereal.
make him anything. Make him beg.
I do need to get my shoulder fixed sometime. I don't know when.
I mean, if you need to like fix your shoulder, highly recommended duct tape.
Well,
Try
I mean,
that didn't work.
I don't think it'll work, but I recommend it anyways because that just sounds like fun. Anyways, so yeah, catch you guys. Peace.